going to hear us talk a lot about the upcoming eclipse as Northwest Arkansas in that path of totality. And joining us, we've got Dr. Catherine Auld with NWA Space. Welcome back to the show. Thanks for bringing the visuals. Great to see you. Tell us about NWA Space for folks who might not have heard of you before.
We are a nonprofit trying to build a science center for Northwest Arkansas, planetarium, observatory, and hands-on science for teens, college age, and adults.
Yeah.
Grown-ups.
Yes, grown-ups. Grown-ups love space too. And I'm going to ask you what you're most excited about the eclipse, but I see you've also brought some visuals with you. It is softball season. It's basketball season as well. Great topical references here.
This is the Earth and the Moon.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Totally confused by that. Yeah. What are you excited about with the eclipse?
I'm excited about seeing the corona and just the 4 minutes of totality. I'll be down in Texas, and I cannot wait to just observe another eclipse.
Yeah, it's going to be fascinating.
Okay, so are you going to show us maybe how the Earth and Moon, how's this working?
So an eclipse happens because light from the sun strikes the moon, and the moon throws a shadow on the Earth. So we have to think about round objects throw cone-shaped shadows. So out here at the moon, the shadow is very large. But when you get to the Earth, and let me start with, these two objects should be 23 feet apart to be the right scale. But it throws a tiny shadow on the Earth. And every eclipse is slightly different as far as the distance between the sun, the moon, and the Earth.
Sure.
So the totality width is different. This one's going to be about 100 miles across. So, and because it goes up across the United States, a huge portion of the country will see totality, and like just about everyone will see a partial eclipse. So that's fabulous.
Yeah, exciting.
Absolutely. Do you have plans? Does NWA Space have plans on the day of the eclipse?
Most of us will be in Texas at an event.
Celebrating? Is
Celebrating.
it a celebratory event kind of thing? Yeah.
We're doing a 5-day, 4-night star party under extremely dark skies northwest of San Antonio. Okay. So that'll be fabulous.
Is that also going to be in the path of totality, I would imagine?
Okay.
We're 8 miles from totality, so we'll have 4.5 minutes of totality. And that's partnered with Explore Scientific, and we have 65 groups that are coming in and camp.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, it's going to be fabulous.
I know before the show you sent over a great resource, an app that you said that you're using.
Globe Observer.
Okay.
Well, and it's a NASA app, and you can use Globe Observer all the time to observe things, and it's citizen science. So the original citizen science was people putting in the newspaper saying, please tell me when the first cardinal shows up in your yard. And it has expanded now. And especially with computers, we have so much more data than the scientists can cover most of the time. So with Globe Observer, you can use it anytime to observe clouds and the weather and things like that. But for the eclipse, what we're interested in is how are the bugs and birds around you reacting. And so you're going to, when you first hear birds, making nighttime noises, you're going to mark that on the app. And it's going to ask you where you are, what time it is.
It's a guided process.
It's a guided process. And then all of that data from the whole country will be able to be used for quantitative science.
Yeah, of course.
Everybody knows that eclipses make the birds and crickets and things react, but nobody's ever actually done science on a huge region like this before.
So a really good resource, and that is a resource right there on your screen on how you can stay connected to NWA Space.